Hello friends, myself Envi Lahamge, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, MVP Samaj, Nasik. In this editor, we will see the different examples of editors which are used in our Unix or Linux mechanism. The different editors are like ED editor, SCD editor, VIM editor, then Emacs editor. These are the different editors which are required in different situations. So let us see first editor, that is the ED editor, which is the basic mechanism behind using the ED editor. These editors are used for processing several lines present in a file in a predetermined way, which uses the existing commands in here document of a shell script. Means AD editors are specifically used in the shell script operations. The commands which are used in the shell script are edited by the ED editors. For example, we have to transfer input to a command from a shell script. Some document is used. Such a document permits the command to execute as if it has reading from an existing file or a keyboard. In fact, it is obtaining such inputs from the scripts also. This document begins the header, means the double less than section specifies the header of our shell script. This contains the special sequence of characters which repeats up to end of any document. The header means double less than is shell labeled redirector used to force the command inputs as a current document. Such a special sequence of double less than acts like a maker, allowing shell to be informed about current or here documents ending. Means the shell script will start from this symbol and all the editing or all the process will be done at this level, and for this ED editors are required. And after taking the sequences at this header section, it allows shell to be informed the current or here documents editing. This maker sequence has not to come into view in lines which are passing command. Hence it is best to make them exceptional and quite unusual. Means for example, the this header was specified to explain the editing functions, means different functioning of the shell script was done by this header section, but this will not explain the actual lines or actual commands. So for that purpose we are shifting to the ED editor for such cases. This is the actual mechanism behind the ED editor. Now we will see the next type of editor, that is the SED editor. First of all, we will try to understand where these editors are actually used, means which is the actual situation for using these editors. The SED, as name specifies, it is the stream editor and is means it is a type of a stream editor, and edit editor was the type of a line editor. So SED, the stream editor, is a much different as compared to normal interactive text editors. Suppose VIM is a interactive text editor which we are calling as a VI editor. These commands like inserting, deleting or replacing text can be executed with the help of a keyboard in VIM editor. Suppose we are using the VIM editors. Then insert, delete means insert for add, D for delete, P for print. such a different commands we can use with these editors directly. The end of stream editors allows editing the stream of data that is based on set of rules that are provided in advance as a editor processing of data. So this special SED editor also manipulates the data present in the form of data stream that are based on commands entered from the command line or a command stored in a text file. Means this editor actually does the manipulation of a data present in the form of a data stream. Means here actually we have to take the input data. As we all know that editor is nothing but the device for changing our input. So this editor accepts the data for changing in terms of a stream at a single line of a data at a time. Means at a one time a single line of a data is read from the input and is then matched with the supplied editor command. Then this data is altered in the stream which are specified in the commands, and then output is produced as a new data to STRDOUT, means standard output stream. Taking a snapshot or a small overview, we will say that SED editor is the stream editor and it will accepts the data or commands in a term of a stream. It will make the changes and display it on the STRD out, means standard output stream. What is the format or what is the actual command used to these stream editors like different line editors? We have to give the command like SED, then we have to specify the options, means whether we have to add, delete, insert, whatever the functioning we require. And then next we have to specify the script file. Script file is nothing but the actual file where your data is stored. Means you have to apply these options on this scripting file with the help of this SED editor. Only difference is that it is acting on a streams of data, and in the ED editor they are acting on the lines of the data, as the ED editor is the example of line editor and SED is the example of stream editor. Now we will see the different commands, means different options which are used with this ED SED editors. First is the dash E, means with this option we are using the dash E function. What is the meaning of the dash E function? It is used to add commands in the script to the group of commands while processing the input, means adding different commands in the scripting to the group of commands. Next, file option, means you have to specify the here file as a option format. What is the mechanism? This option is for adding the commands that are given in the file to the commands while input is processed. Means you have to add the specific, means you have to pick this file data from these files and paste it into the file data. Next is the dash n. Dash n is nothing but it does not generate output for each command but wait for the print command, means it doesn't output anything but it wait till print command is generated, means you can use it for stopping the unnecessary printing of the data. So this is all about the SED editor. Next type of editor is the VIM editor, and it is usually available, means freely available in the Linux system, that is the VIM editor. What is the actual mechanism of VIM editor? It makes the use of console graphics mode for emulating in text editing window. In a little bit short overview, we can say it as you have to start from terminal. Okay, there is some black window will be there, and you have to convert this terminal into editing function by using the VIM function. So we will type some commands, and by that commands your editor will be converted as a sorry, your terminal will be converted as a editor, means black window will be lost and white window, which is as a editing function, is available for us. It also allows to visual view lines of files and allow moving within an open file. Here actually we are seeing all the data, means which will be printed, written, which will be displayed in this editor. The facilities of inserting, editing and replacing text are also available here. It is nothing but one of the most complex editor which provide features and make it one of the favorite editors to Unix administrators. While GNU Projects was launched, an editor VI was ported to open source world where it was chosen an facility for development. Means the GNU Projects was using the VI as an editor for their project. The new improvement in the original VI editors was renamed as VIM, means the previous name was the VI editor and new improvement is nothing but the VIM editors. So how these VIM editors like, means how they are um, created or how they are used in Linux system. Suppose we are shifting to the prompt, means we are getting the dollar sign. Then if we are printing the command like alias vi, then it will, alias means vi is converted to the vim, means it will gives us the editor for the vim functioning, means it will opens us the new editor window. This derived editor supports folding of macro languages and also has a command line at bottom to enter the commands. These editors can be considered as next branch in the family of conventional editors. The different commands which are used to move the cursors are nothing but they are listed as the H command, means when we have to do little bit character transferring functioning, we are using suppose H, then it will move left the one characters, means it will shift the one character to the left position. J is nothing but move down the one line, means it will transfer it to the next. K function is nothing but moving the upward one line, and I is nothing but moving the character to one position right. These are the some commands for the cursor. But to speed up our functioning, we will use the different commands. Which are these different commands? The page down command is used to forward one screen data, means for the shortcut we can use Control plus F to forward one screen data. Then for if we are using page up command, means by using the Control plus B command, we can backward the one screen data, means page down is nothing but the forwarding and page up is nothing but the backwarding the data. G is used to navigate to end line in buffers. NUM is nothing but G, means navigating the end of line in buffer, and this number G to move line numbers in NUM in buffer. Double G is the command which is used to move a line number in a buffers. So these are the some speed up and cursor operations. Now we will see different VI editors actual commands. If we are using the capital X, it deletes the character of the current cursor position. D will also delete the line at the current cursor position, means X is only used for current character and D is the whole line deleting. Then W gives us the facility to delete the word at the current position. Then D dollar is used to delete end of the line from the current cursor position. From the dollar we get the idea like it will be at the end of the line. Capital J, which is used to delete the line break at the end of the line at the current cursor position, means line break is occurred at that time the line is deleted. Capital A is nothing but it is used for appending the data after the current cursor position. Also, it can be used to append the data at the line of end of the line of the current position. Then we will see the next command for the VI editor is nothing but the R character. It is used to replace a single character at the current cursor position with the character. Means if your cursor is situated here, then if we will fire this command like R character, your cursor's character will be replaced with this character which is entered in your command. Then capital R and text is nothing but it is used for overwriting the data at the current cursor position, means with the text until you press the escape, means the data which is at your uh, file will be overlapped by these text characters. These are the different functioning of VI editor. The editor coming to the next is Emacs. Emacs is the oldest editor even before the Unix, means when Unix was not there, the Emacs editor was there. Due to its features, Unix developers ported this as an environment in the Unix environment. It is also available in the Linux environment. It is same as like VI editors but has an additional facility to migrate in the graphic world. Means it gives us the facility to create the GUI and different diagrammatic functions, means where we are actually creating the diagrams, user interfaces and lots of such things. Which are the different commands used to Emacs? The suppose we have to edit any file using the Emacs editor, then we have to display the commands like $Emacs and we have to specify here some program name and its extension. For example, program.c. The console mode window appears along with a short introduction and helps us the screen. The Like the RAM editors, for moving into and out of insert modes, which is only one mode. So the different commands are used with these are copy, move, insert, which are same like as the line editor commands. This is all about the different types of editors in Linux environment.